today I want to look at the key theme of violence in a novel. Obviously it's very, very important. It runs throughout from the very top of society right way down, and obviously it's very important to the characters of Kambili, Jaja and Mama. So violence is a way to gain and maintain power in Nigeria at the time the novel is set. It's used to silence outspoken members of society, such as Adi Koka and Nwanketi Ogechi. It comes from the top and filters down, and therefore becomes a kind of cycle. Violence is also seen at a family level with the beatings that Papa gives to his own family members. And due to Papa's violence, Mama is forced to use a form of violence, rat poison, I suppose, to protect her family from the tyranny of Papa. Let's have a look at some key quotes here illustrating the theme of violence. So the first one, he picked up his missile and flung it across the room towards Jaja. It missed Jaja completely, but it hit the glass etagere. It cracked the top shelf, swept the beige finger-sized figurines of ballet dancers to the hard floor, and then landed after them. So in this quotation, which comes early in the novel, we see Papa's anger and potential for violence. Verbs such as flung and cracked kind of foreshadow his violence and his ability to destroy. The etagere and the figurines are kind of a symbol of the fragility of those around Papa, including his own family. As I said, this act foreshadows the many acts of violence that Papa will subject his family to later in the novel. The next one, they put out cigarettes on his back, so many cigarettes on his back. Here, Papa is recounting what those who arrested Adekoka did to him. The repetition emphasizes the violence that is institutionalized in Nigeria at this time and reinforces Adichie's message that violence is part of a cycle, it's cyclical, and it filters down from the most powerful people running Nigeria, including the police. You should pick out the technique of repetition in this quote for sure. I waited for him to ask Jaja and me to take a sip, as he always did. A love sip, he called it, because you shared the little things you loved with the people you loved. The tea was always too hot, always burned my tongue. It burned Papa's love into me. So here you see Papa's family ritual that is supposed to be proof of Papa's love. The pain of the burning hot tea is associated with Papa's love, which suggests that they both cause pain to Kambili and the family. The fact that they repeatedly accept the pain suggests how desperate the family are for Papa's love. The repetition of the verb burned emphasizes how damaging and dangerous Papa's love is. Additionally, burned may also foreshadow when Papa pours the scalding hot water onto Kambili's feet. He lowered the kettle into the tub, tilted it towards my feet. The pain of contact was so pure, so scalding, I felt nothing for a second, and then I screamed. And here you can see one of Papa's punishments. It's similar to the previous quotation in that Papa is burning Kambili in a so-called act of love. And it's one of the many acts of brutality committed by Papa in the name of God. He's trying to purify Kambili, but really, he's just abusing his daughter. The short clauses here help to build tension and shockingly show Kambili's fear. So you'll find other short quotations to illustrate and explore the theme of violence. Hopefully these 4 are helpful at least to start with. Remember always to try and zoom in on specific words or phrases or techniques and explain how and why Adichie uses them. Hope it's been useful. There are many more Purple Hibiscus micro videos to come, so why not subscribe so that you don't miss the next ones. As ever, please put your questions in the comments below so that I can help you ace your English. See you next time. Bye-bye.